Hey guys, welcome back to NBA 2K Shoots for another build tutorial. Today we're doing a KLAY Thompson build. The goal of this build is to have a combination of an elite catch and shoot and off the dribble shooting and a good on-ball defense. The downside of this build though is the dribbling and inside scoring part. But we're still going to put some decent stats and badges onto it. And before the end of the video, I'll show you guys some highlight clips of the build so you can have a sneak peek of how it plays. I know it's not Hall of Fame, but he got 57 points in 3 quarters. So now let's get into this. So let's start with my super awesome face scan tool, and let's name him KLAY of course. Shooting guard, right-handed, and number 11. Now for the pie chart, let's have a look at this one, the sharp lock. I know KLAY is a really good defender, but if we choose this one, 80 for 3-point and mid-range is pretty low and it's not going to be a KLAY Thompson build. So we take this one instead, the pure sharp. Don't worry much about defense as we're still gonna put some decent stats and badges onto it. Physical profile, we choose this one, the one with the biggest chunk of speed. We really need that speed for going through screens. Now for the stats, first thing to do is set it up like this. On finishing, max out driving layup. I know KLAY is more of a shooter, but we all know that he's not a bad finisher inside, so we get this one. Just in case there's an open lane, so we can still finish inside. For shooting, max out everything. For playmaking, max out the first two, and on defense, max out everything except for interior defense. Now at this point, all the vital stats are filled and we got 26 points left. So what we want is to get the best out of these points. If we max out interior defense, we got 1 additional badge. And if we put everything to playmaking, we got 3 additional badges. And if we put everything to driving down, no additional badge. So I think the best move here is to increase your interior defense, so just to have 1 additional defending badge, and put everything left to post moves to get 2 additional playmaking badges. I know that the badge number is not too high, but that's the best number of badge we can have on this type of build. It's because 2K is trying to nerf builds that is good in scoring and defending. For the defensive part, I know KLAY is one of the best guard defenders today, but good choice of badges, 73 and 70 on perimeter defense and lateral quickness, plus your actual 2K skills should be enough to be a good defender. Defense is more on your actual 2K skills anyway. So we take compact for shape, 6'7" for the height, 220 pounds for the weight, and minimum wingspan to increase our shooting. And of course, spot up shooter as a takeover. So we got sharpshooting facilitator. I don't really trust these archetype things at this stage, but seeing KLAY Thompson in that list is a good sign at least. Now for the finishing badges, we choose acrobat for bronze. For shooting, the goal here is to be an elite catch and shoot and off the dribble shooter, and most important badges here are catch and shoot, range extender, steady shooter, and volume shooter. These set of badges activates like almost all the time, especially when coming off an off-ball screen. So make sure to have these on Hall of Fame. Other Hall of Fame badges are difficult shots. For our step backs, we got Deadeye and Quick Draw. For bronze badges, these two depends on how you play. If you're the guy who loves corner threes, then might as well upgrade your corner specialist for a bit and just downgrade your difficult shots. For tireless shooter, I put it on bronze because we don't use it that much anyway compared to other badges. If you play for park games or pro-am, you're not the only guy who can score, so you won't get tired that much anyway. Flexible release and green machine, I don't really put it because they're both learnable. You can just practice your release, and I prefer other badges. For playmaking badges, the goal here is to get a set of badges that can really help us in our off the dribble shooting game. So we got all these 4. Most important here are the quick first step and stop and go. For defending badges, the goal here is to be a good on-ball defender. We don't really need steals or block with this one, KLAY is not known for that. We just need to stay in front of our man and make him miss, so we have clamps, intimidator, and tireless defender on golds. All these 3 are important, so make sure you got these 3. And now, KLAY Thompson is all good to go. Coming up are the highlight clips of the game. KLAY got 57 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists in 3 quarters. We blew them up by 40 points and coach don't want me to get hurt, so I didn't play any single second in the 4th quarter. So if you like the video, please click that like button, and there are more tutorials to come, so make sure to subscribe to tune in for these videos and enjoy the game, guys.
Bury it!
And guys, especially after seeing the massive changes in player movement during the last
month later, we saw new powerhouses assembled and other teams dive into various stages of rebuild.
Well, it goes to show.
Alongside Spicy P, Pascal Siakam, how would you ensure a successful fit, guys?
Well, I think defensively, Blake, you could really blend.
Excellent production. He made good choices with shot selection, shooting a high percentage.
And it's only the first quarter, guys. Keep that in mind. So
about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The Raptors might have won the NBA title last year, but they're back in that under.
Nick Nurse wants some younger guys to test out.
He dialed that one up from long distance.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
A valuable, tenacious defender.
And one defender.
And can't cash in from close range. A really deep three that time.
Last 5 makes, all 5.
From long range, sinks it. What range?
Looks to score from there, the more dangerous he becomes.
The long three. And that one's good. My player.
It'll go down. The defenders can't lose track of him.
And my player with the three. Thompson outside. Nice shot from the wing.
He's doing everything.
Still.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. A one-on-one situation. Drains it from way.
He's a pure shooter all the way around.
My player from deep. And again, Toronto. Here's Thompson. Got it off in time, but it's no good.